Hi everyone. Okay, so this is a demonstration of the new listings table which we've populated from the scalar table. So this is the default view from the sample database. So you've probably seen this a few times already. I've already done a video on the scalar examples, so we're going to focus now on uploading to Merch and how the Merch Wizard tool helps us to do that. So we'll just start with a few basics. First thing I want to do is show you when we're in the Merch Wizard upload page. The Merch by Amazon upload page. We can call up the Merch Wizard extension simply by clicking it. You are able to assign a keystroke or a shortcut to this action, so you don't have to keep going up here and clicking. So you might already know this, but just for those that don't, you need to go in your Chrome browser to Chrome. With a colon, 2 / extensions / shortcuts. This loads up all of your enabled or active shortcuts, and you go down to Merch Wizard and you type in a shortcut. Now what you have to be careful of here is Chrome already has quite a lot of predefined shortcuts, so you don't want to be selecting any of these existing ones. Otherwise you'll start to have some unusual things happen when you least want them to. So I've found one which I'm using myself, which is Control Shift and W. So you can see I've entered that in there. Just click off, click away, close that, it's saved, and so I'm coming to this window, Control Shift W, and there's my Merch Wizard. Okay, so this is just a standard view. A good little tip here also is to just have this empty and just click on the search button there. It just refreshes from the Airtable. What I want to do specifically here is call up the new listings information by changing here, and you can see it's already auto-populated. So we've got accessory designer, actor, advertising. I'll just cross-check here in the new listings table, accessory designer, actor, advertising. So we're good to go. We'll just start on this first one, accessory designer, and we'll come back to that. So here, firstly, we need the design. So I'll use my shortcut, Control Shift W, and we want this one here. So we're just going to select it to load it up into Merch Wizard. First thing I need to do is get the design ready for upload. So I click on here to download. That's gone into my downloads folder. Click here to upload. Here it is in my downloads folder. Double click, off we go. So while we're waiting for this to load, incidentally, you are also able to change the marketplace at this point. If you're using standard t-shirts only, you can select this for UK and Germany marketplaces. If you change the product here for anything else, which you can do, but you'll lose the option to select another marketplace. For example, with premium t-shirt, long sleeve, and sweatshirts, they all use the same file size, which is 4500 by 5400 pixels. If I change to hoodie here, it's a different file size requirement. See here, so that's why you can't see it's disappeared. Same for pop sockets, but any of these first four, you're good to go. So we'll just use the standard t-shirt on Amazon.com for now, and continue. Just let me make you aware of the fact that the designs are coming from this column here. So I've already populated, or Rick rather, has already populated this column with some designs which are relevant. So we've got actor, we've got advertising designer, and we've got animation director. We're just going to use the first few for this example video. Okay. So that's uploaded, ready to go. So now we need to populate the fit type and the colors. I'm going to do that by calling up the Merch Wizard app extension. Here we go. So just to double check here, we've got accessory designer. That the designs here is a preview, and we can see that that's populated here. Fit types, nothing actually changed because we've actually got men, women selected in the Airtable. And we have the colors here, which are black, Kelly, cranberry, purple, pink. So I'll just call up the Airtable view again, and black, Kelly, cranberry, purple, pink. I think it was that order. So just check we've got the right colors. and then we can click on to the next view. And we've already got, I'll call up the Merch Wizard again, so Control-Shift-W in this case, and you can see everything's just been dropped in there. And that's actually good to go, so we'll click Continue. And then obviously we can check this page, make sure there's no trademarks or copyright violations, whatever, just before you click the Go button. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the original view. And I'm going to change a few things just to show you how that works. So I'm going to load up the same PNG, and while that's loading, I'm just going to change a few things here. So we'll just add in the youth fit. Not that it's advised on a shirt like this, but I will anyway, just for the purposes of demonstration. I'm going to change the colors. So I'm just going to put in just like 5 random colors. These aren't necessarily going to work with the design, but it's just to give you a demonstration. So we've changed all the colors and we've changed the fit types. So coming back into Merch, we've got our design loaded up here, and we'll continue there. And call up Merch Wizard with, well, you can click here still. So what's important to note here is that this has already been loaded and does not reflect the changes we've just made in Airtable until we reload this listing. So there's a number of ways you can do that. You can search, do a blank basic search, or you can search specifically for this listing again. So if I just type in accessory, then it will load it up again. There we go. So you can see we've got men, women, youth, and then we've got the new colours here. So black, brown, asphalt, baby, and cranberry. Black, brown, asphalt, baby, cranberry. So that was just an important thing to show you that within the extension is that if you make a change in the Airtable, you need to reload this. If I did it on a blank search, I'll just click there, it's a blank search, and then this one here, select it, and there we go. So what I'm going to do, just to show you again, is with some other listings, I'll just show you some variations. So we'll do one there with men, we'll do one here with women, and we'll do one here with, let's say, youth and women and not men, okay? Just these 4, and then we'll change up the colours here. So I'm just gonna pick up some random ones. I know some of these we've already used. Let's put blue. Let's go for orange, and heather blue. And then I mean we can copy paste around here if we want. Just as an example, I'll show you here. So let's just copy paste. In Airtable you have to do copy paste functions with keystrokes, so that's Control C, Control V, or with Mac Command C and Command V. So for this 4th one here, I'll just put in a different set of colours again, just to show you that it's working nicely. And let's put a white one. Okay. So let's start with actor. So let's clear this. And we'll clear this just so that we're right back to the beginning. So first thing I need to do is get the design to be able to upload it. So if I call up Merch Wizard, I'll just do a search on a blank search on the whole list because I'm working from the beginning anyway. So we're going to do actor. So I'll call up actor. Get my design, which is downloaded into my downloads folder, which is here, actor. That's uploading, and then I can open up the extension again if I want, just to double check that I've got the right one loaded up while I'm waiting here. So I'm doing actor, and then we'll see very soon this populate here. There we go, and I'll just wait for it to load. So there we go, actor. So we're good to go. So I'm going to use my keystroke again, Control, Shift and W, and I'm going to load up that data, and then we can just cross-check. We've got men, and then we've got heather blue, royal brown, cranberry, orange. So we've got men, we've got heather blue, brown, cranberry, royal blue, orange. Okay, so that's all good. So I'll just click the save selection and continue. And then I'm going to call up Merch Wizard again. I'll click this time. And there we go. So it's preloaded everything, all the information that we need. And save selection and continue. And then we're on the final page ready for last check before we submit it. So what I'm going to do actually for this next one, I'm going to remove this piece of information. So the description from the advertising designer I've now removed. So I'll show you a feature very soon. So again, load up Merch Wizard. We need to find the advertising designer listing, which is this third one. Select it, download the design, upload to Merch, advertising, there we go. That's loading up. And then again, I'll just open Merch Wizard and just double check advertising designer just to make sure that we've got the right one queued up, which we have. So I can also do my keystroke Control Shift and W to close that if I want. So I'll click on save. Open up the app and we've got women selected. Close the app and we've got these colours which are the same colours we had before. So just double check we've got women there, which is women here, and we've also got a blank description. So we'll see that on the next page. There we go. So you see the description's blank, and you can actually see that in the extension as well, that the description's blank. So this button here, you can see generate description text. You can just click that and then you've got all of the information copied from brand name, title and your 2 bullets down here. So it puts brand name first and then it just puts a full stop at the end. Then you've got the title with full stop, and then you've got your first bullet with a full stop, and on it goes. So that was just a little thing to show you. So once we've actually submitted this to Merch by Amazon, and it's actually a live listing, when you recall that back into your listings table, this description field will be populated now. Okay, so for the fourth one, animation director, I'll go back here to create new. So as before, we'll call up the wizard and we'll go for animation director. So animation director is this one. We've got the design here, download, upload, animation, and you can see that's loaded up. If we go back to the Airtable, you can see actually why that's useful to have the design preloaded into the PNG field, so that when you're using Merch Wizard, the design is already there. So if you're on another computer somewhere else in the world, whatever, it's loading this from the Airtable. As long as you've got your internet connection, your designs are all there. So that's it's handy that you spend the time uploading this. So we'll go onwards to the next page, and we can bring up Merch Wizard, and then we've got animation director. Animation director, this is the one we want. We've got women youth, and then just to double check in the Airtable once more, women youth is selected here. And then the colours, we've got baby blue, grass, lemon, pink, white, and here we've got baby blue, grass, lemon, pink, white, I believe it was. Okay, so then we can go to the next one, next page, and we can call up our friend Mr. Wizard. There we go, everything's there. If we go to the next page, and as before, double check, final check, send to Amazon. Okay, what I'll do, one final one, just to show you an untouched thing. This is Animator here. So one more from the top, we need to get the design. So we'll load up here. Let's do this actually with a blank search. So it's the animation director we've just done. So Animator we need to do here. So we'll load that up. Get the design here, download, yeah, upload, Animator. There we go. So I'm just waiting for that to upload. I'll double check with the extension that we've got Animator. Animator. It's good to double check these things. Don't want Don't want to embarrass yourself. And then we go, so click on save. I'm going to use the keystroke again, Control Shift and W. There we go. Close it again, Control Shift W, click save. Then I'm going to Control Shift W, save. And then of course you can submit that, click OK, off you go. So, do you know what? I'm going to do one more. So, Architect. You start to get to a rhythm with this. So, we're already on the animator, we'll just click to the next page. Architect. Download the design. Upload the design. This is actually the slowest bit, waiting for Merch to upload this. But you do get into a bit of a rhythm here. Especially using the keystroke, actually, that speeds things up quite a bit. Click save. And then again, just using the keystrokes to open, close the extension. And then submit. Okay, so thanks very much. Bye for now.